Hi, beginning band clarinets. This is our last clarinet video for the year. I can't believe it. And just a little tip for the summer. Please make sure that you are practicing still. Yes, take a break because it's summer, but make sure that you're consistent. So maybe instead of 100 minutes a week, you're doing 50. Totally fine. Just you want to do practicing so that your embouchure still stays formed and you don't lose that muscle control. So don't take a month off if you can help it. Try to just keep doing it consistently. Less, yes, because you're on vacation, but we want your embouchure to stay strong. And plus, it's really frustrating when you get back and you start trying to play and it's just really, really rusty feeling. So anyway, today we're going to work on some finger positionings when we go up to B flat, which is using that A key and the register key and trying to keep our fingers down on the upper joint. So we're going to go to page 39 at the bottom of the page, which is 66. We're going to do A, B, C, and D. So you can turn to that. So we're going to do this repeated, as it says. Now, the first one is F to B flat. Now, when I do F to B flat, I'm being really careful to keep my thumb in position, and then I'm just touching the register key for the B flat. So I don't want to be doing two separate motions like this. I want to be just touching it like that. Okay, and then the front, you're going to be playing the F, and while you're on the F, the thumb F, obviously you don't put any fingers down, but you want to keep them in the same position over the keys. So now I'm just playing F to B flat, and you can see how my middle finger, my fourth finger, they are all staying in position, okay? So then you go from E to B flat, and it's the same thing, although now you have E to the B flat where you have to roll that finger. See how I'm rolling? What you don't want is two separate motions. So check your fingers and make sure you're rolling like that. And then for the D to the B flat, it's just the same idea, only adding another finger. And then from the C to the B flat, I'm going to try to keep my fingers relatively in place, still feeling the holes right here for these fingers. Okay, so you might want to just practice getting your fingers in that. Another good thing to do is to play and videotape yourself. And nobody likes to do that. It's not fun. But it'll give you an idea, or play in front of a mirror. Okay? So I'm going to turn on my metronome. And I've got 84 today. And we're going to take the repeats. And if you want, you can just watch me first. Watch my fingers. And then back me up and then play with me and try to make sure your fingers are doing a similar thing. Okay, here we go. With the repeats. 1, 2, ready. Yes, even as an older person who's played for many years, you still squeak. My fingers touched a different key while I was playing. All right, now, good job. We're going to go to 151, and we're going to do some over the break exercise. This is for clarinets only, and that's on page 34. So you can see everything is over the break. So let's name our notes. Starting with the first one, what is it? E. Next one, F, G, F, E, G. Okay, so I'm going to give you the starting note, and we're going to sing the letters. All right, let's see if we can sing it together. Going this fast. E, F, G, F, E, G, F, E, D, E, F, E, D, C, D, E, C, D, C, B, C, D. Repeat. E, F, G, F, E, G, F, E, D, E, F, E, D, C, D, E, C, D, C, B, D, C. Okay, so now you can, let's sing it and fingering at the same time, okay? Another step to break things down. So it's not a good idea if you're not familiar with a song to just start playing. Break it down into little steps like this, and it'll help your brain warm up to it. Now let's finger it while we sing it, okay? There's our first note. Ready, go. E, F, G, F, E, G, F, E, D, E, F, E, D, C, D, E, C, D, C, B, C, D. Repeat. E, F, G, F, E, G, F, E, D, E, F, E, D, C, D, E, C, D, C, B, D, C. Okay, so now your fingers know where to go, and let's turn on the metronome. And we're going pretty slow, that's 60, but good to get a lot of breath. Okay, remember, be the sound doctor. You don't want this kind of sound for your upper register. Remember, that's when I'm opening up my mouth more. So, again, you don't want to be biting. Biting would sound like this. And you hear that little thin sound and kind of shaky. So what you want to do is just have your chin flat. Make sure your lower lip is covering your teeth a little bit, but not a lot. And think, oh, if you're singing oh and you get your embouchure right, that's the sound you want. All right, here we go. Let's play it. And ready, go. Good. All right, and our last one is 155. I like this one, it's fun, and it's a challenge. That's why it's called Go for Excellence. So let's talk through sight reading things. Our tempo is moderato, so medium speed. Our key signature, which key are we in when we have one flat? The key of F, and the flats are, or the flat is B flat, right? So check out all the B flats that you see in here. So first measure has one, second measure has one, and then the last two measures have them. And let's look at the dynamics. What's our dynamics in the beginning? Mezzo forte, medium loud. And then the second line, look at that. Every time you go up in those eighth note sequences, you're going to get louder. So okay, so you have to be thinking of playing gradually louder, gradually softer. Let's try the second line where it goes C, D, E, F, G, and you're starting from piano to mezzo forte. And just going to show you a little exercise. How many notes do you have before it says mezzo forte? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth note is the mezzo forte. So if you have to go like you're going up steps, and this is your first step, and by the time you get to the fifth note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to be mezzo forte. You have to think how you're going to increase your dynamics for every note. So the first note would be piano, obviously. Second note, you're going to make it a little bit louder than piano, but you're still not on mezzo piano. And then we're going to get to mezzo piano. And then think about a little bit more plus mezzo piano. So let's do that. Our first note is C, and then we go to D, and then we go to E, and then we go to F, and then finally G is that. So we're going to play C, and then I'm going to go like this, and then we'll play D a little bit louder. Okay, and we want to gradually get to G here. Let's start actually with playing our C piano, and then we'll play our G mezzo forte and find where we're going. So here's C. And now let's go to our mezzo forte, G. Mezzo forte. And back to the first one, C. And then G. Good. And now we're going to play it a little bit louder every time so that we land on the G, the volume we just had. Be careful not to get to that volume early. All right, here's C. All right, let's do it again. Here we go. Now we're going to play them as it's written, da, 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 and try to speed up that movement so we have a crescendo. I'll go first. Whew, that's kind of hard when you're going fast. Let's try it again. Ready, go. Good. One more time. Remember it's D, da, da. Okay? Ready, go. Let's do the next one. D, E, F, G, E. Ready, go. Yeah, try it again. Ready, go. Okay, good. Now we're going to use that same idea for the last two measures. Now you have 8 notes to get to forte. And that's like going up 4 steps. So the first 2 notes are piano. The second 2 steps are mezzo piano. The third, actually you have to probably divide them into 3s. So the first 3 notes piano, the next 3 notes mezzo forte, mezzo piano, and then the last 2 notes are mezzo forte. So here's the last, second to last measure. Okay, try that with me. Ready, go. And make sure your C on the forte is louder than the G that you did earlier, okay? All right, lots to think about. You can do it. Let's start with counting it on the first line. Ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3. Gotta sing it right, don't I? Okay, so I'm going about 58. All right. Okay, here we go. So let's play. And remember your B flats. Remember your crescendos. Don't worry if you can't play it very well the first time. 1, 2, ready, go. keep on practicing. I hope this video was helpful. It was a little bit long, but it's a good thing to practice with. And it's been great working with you for the last 3 months via video. I hope you've gotten a lot out of it. Let me know if you have any questions. And if you also want to take some lessons over the summer, even if we have to do it on FaceTime or Zoom, we can do that as well. So have a good time practicing. You guys are great. I miss you. I look forward to seeing you in the fall.